as an addendum, um, I wanted to put out there, and this is probably particularly relevant for my audience that is dealing with eating disorders. Um, there was two reasons why. There are two reasons that I interpret to be why I still go for cooked food sometimes. Not to say that for everyone, you know, I want to be clear that everybody is an individual in terms of being unique in their needs, their optimal health, their desires in this life, and I am not trying to impose uh, belief systems or you know that my personal experience, our path is better than anyone else's, or what everybody should strive to do for themselves. But I think as we explore the topic of raw veganism more and on many levels, I think that part of the reason why I'm choosing to discuss it uh, becomes evident more. So, but anyway, in terms of commenting why I myself feel that I am going for cooked foods, which just so happens to be the thing that I go for that is not what I view and feel is my best behavior, best choice, best thing to integrate into my physiological, uh, emotional, spiritual experience, um, instead of what I feel like I've learned to be the best thing that I can do for my physiological, emotional, and spiritual experience, is related to two things. One, planning and organization in my life. I need to make sure that I have enough of the things that I know are good for me around me. And in this case, this means, for instance, fresh, raw, organic fruits, um, and vegetables. But in this case, fruit, I think, was what I was needing, like in terms of like calories, needing some energy. Um, Nutrition. I should not say calories. Uh, I was looking for nutrition, and I didn't have anything at the house at that time. And also emotion, truly. I have to be honest with the emotional component. I've come from a background of eating disorders, and there's many ways that people deal with their emotions in this world, and I know for me that food has been one of them. Uh, and this is a topic that I'm striving to write a book about in order to be more detailed and more uh, more expressive about in a way that flows easier than I think that I am able to verbally communicate it about it, at least at this point. But it's interesting to me, at least within my eating disorder experience, how food became something that was very much a control agent in my life and a way for me to numb sort of my emotions, to numb my realization of so many things, uh, positive things that could have been, and that are finally being now. And uh, yeah, and also like within that emotional construct, just like the issue of the familiar, like despite the quality of a thing, for the benefit of one's existence and like the enhancing of one's existence, still going back to it if it's not optimal. You know what I mean? We all have things that we're familiar with and that we feel good about in life, and I'm not demonizing them by any means. This life is full of beautiful, beautiful things to enjoy and cherish, if we feel like it. um, but yeah, some of these things, they're not the best things for us, and those things are different for every single person on some level. For me, cooked foods are not what my body likes, so I need to just be cool with that. And normally I'm absolutely fine, but somehow the emotional thing plays in, and the hunger thing plays in, the lack of planning, which is like the need for me to have more confidence in myself and like more of an attitude of nurturing and uh, forgiveness and encouragement for self, which, pushes out into the world around me too. The more that I, am honest and uh, forgiving and encouraging and planning and actively moving towards uh, a more positive experience for all, then the better things are. So anyway, that's my blab about raw foods and cooked foods for the moment. I'll make a lot more videos about this topic. I think it's I know because that's it's one of the main reasons